Shabbat Parak Yud Gimel Mishnah Zayin. 7th Mishnah and the 13th chapter of Shabbat. We'll start out by dedicating our learning to the memory of my father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. You can email me here. And I'd also like to mention, if you don't mind, if you're a regular watcher, feel free to subscribe to the channel. And you'll get it automatically in your YouTube feed. I can't subscribe to myself, but you're not a subscriber, you can certainly subscribe. Let's go back to the Mishnah. The Mishnah says we're talking about sad, trapping on Shabbat. So we're talking about deer in the house. And now the deer entered, you left the door of your house open, or the barn, or whatever, and the deer walks in. Let's say one person sat in the entrance of the barn, but isn't filling in the door. He doesn't fill in, doesn't block the deer can still get out. And then another person comes, and he sits on the other side of the door, and now mil'ahu, he fills up the door, so now the animal is trapped. The second one is chayav. The Bartunur says, obviously, shehut sadoto, he was the one that did the trapping. What if one guy stands on the door, and he fills up the whole entrance, and the animal's trapped? And then the second one comes and sits next to him. So what did the second guy do? The second guy did nothing. He came and the animal was already trapped. So now the first guy gets up and walks away. So the Mishnah says, even though the first one stood up and walked away, now the animal is now still trapped because the second guy is still blocking the animal from leaving. In this case, the first guy is chayav, the second one is patur. Why? So the Bartunur says the following. The Mishnah says, what is this comparable to? If you lock your door in order to guard it, and it turns out that an animal is already guarded inside of it. Okay, the Bartunur says, you do it low latzud, you just want to lock the door. He's already trapped and he's guarded in it. Even though the first one got up, okay, it's as if kishomro litzvi shayalom etmol. He's guarding an animal that he had from yesterday. And the second guy is patur umutar. He doesn't have to leave. Now, I want to point out to you, this second halamazeh domeh is very weird. Because the point is, okay, the second guy is now sitting, and then the first guy leaves. The second guy is effectively still blocking. So how is it comparable? How is that comparable to a person who locks the door in order just to lock the door? And whoa, 1 second. That sounds like a davar she'enu mitkaven. That sounds like something totally different. So the kahati actually, I don't actually understand the Bartunura's comment. If you want to share, you can email me back. What does it mean? Shomro litzvi shayalo me'etmol. So it's like guarding a deer that you had from yesterday. I'm not entirely sure what the Bartunura means. Feel free to email me and share. But the Ran is quoted, the kahati quotes the Ran. He says, what does it mean? The mazadomer. The second guy comes, and then the first guy leaves. So I'm going to read to you from the Ran. I'm going to read it to you from the Ran quoted by the kahati. He says the following. He says, it's as if there's a deer, okay, and the delit is closed, the door is locked, and the animal can't get out. Let's say my front door is closed. And now I come and lock the door. Even though he's adding shmira, mutar. Okay, so the Ran says, what is it like? You take a door that's already closed, the animal can't get out, and you lock it. This is comparable, according to the Ran. The Ran's explanation is much more beautiful. Because the animal, when you sat down, when the second guy sat down, he sits down next to the first guy. He's just locking the animal in. And now, when the first guy leaves, the animal was already locked in. And it turns out the animal was already shamor. How we understand the comment of the Braita according to the Bartanura, not entirely sure, but that's why we have email. Contact me, as I said, and feel free to share with me your ideas. Here's my email. Well, have a great day.